Thank you. This one's called Hulk Hogan. This one's for the crapsters. This one's for the cam girls and the trolls. I've got a boner in my sweatpants. I've got a mouthful of crescent rolls. I ride the bus to Family Dollar. Gonna find a whole new way to live my life in squalor. With my beanie babies and my Cabbage Patch Kids. Having a family changes everything. I am the walrus. You look like a goat or a kangaroo. I guess that all of us choose to keep living in this shitty zoo. Smile for a picture. Let's get one of you watching me, watching you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, baby animal, you know what to do. Ooh, shake it, baby animal, you know what to do. Shake it, shake it, shake it. I got some hot meals from your sister. She's my special online friend. I had a dream about Hulk Hogan. I'm still waiting for it to end. Thank you. Let's see. All right, I got a couple more songs, and this one is called Woodstock 1999. We spent the whole year just tripping on acid and pretending to have finally found God. And we're still standing in that parking lot with our hands in our pockets. And we're asking what happened, and we look real lost, and you say, once we've paved the road to heaven, they'll still be asking, where's my big, big revolution? Where's my peace, love, and music? Like they earned a revolution. Like we deserve a revolution. With our extra white teeth. Psychic vampire scene. It's just that people can be so fucking mean. But I'm happy. Yeah, I'm on top of a mountain of chaos today. And I found a good spot for playing music in the subway. And I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay all day. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay until all the dressed up executives have all cast off their jackets and they're all running savage in the office park yard. And they'll run around in circles and put their fingers in the dirt. And they'll fall to their knees and they'll pray to the stars. They'll say, we were young when we chose this. We didn't know that it would never be worth it. And if it's all right with you, we would like to come home. Just let me come home, 'cause this is not my home. Thank you. I just got one more song, and then Austin Stambaugh is gonna come up and play some. Thanks again for having me, and thanks everyone for listening. It's a real pleasure to play at Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. I was talking to my old buddy from Austin who got in trouble because he smoked on the stage, and he's like, I fucking hate that place, but I love you, man. And I was like, well, I feel weird about both of you and Dee's, so it's cool. No, I love Dee's, but there's definitely, I think if you hang out here long enough, you're gonna have some weird memories. All right, this song is a cautionary tale written in the future about a life squandered in Austin, Texas, in the lazy river. Well, man, I really dig your band. You guys want to play a show for free? Sure, we just like playing. Ain't that the way it ought to be? What do you say, band? That's how you become a folk singer. Don't forget to tip your bartender. Check out our new EP. I've been thinking about Brooklyn, but I'm not sure New York's my scene. Besides, the bread comes easy. I got friends at the bakery, and my brother down at the coffee shop pours me one for free. Still got a couple bucks left for dollar beers down the street, and we walk real slow in the dumb Texas heat. And someone says, hey, y'all wanna smoke some weed? Well, thank you, friend, that's exactly what I need to prolong this adolescent fantasy. Well, this day's been out of sight. It's been a hell of a week, and next month I'll be 43. I got my truck pretty much set up. I bought a trailer and some camping gear, and in just a few short weeks my friends will be getting out of here. I know some folks in Santa Fe, so they might have some work for me. There's a woman out that way I have been meaning to see, and someone says I just came into some pretty clean LSD. Before you hit the road, you ought to take a trip with me. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Well done, hot dog bun. My sister's a nun. Wasn't there somewhere I was supposed to be? Well, fuck it, I'll find another job. I mean, I'm only 53, and right now I'm just working on my spirituality. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Besides, my age is just a number. It don't mean a thing to me. I'm a baby in my universe. Don't you wake me from this dream where everybody is so gorgeous, Caucasian and carefree. God bless them pretty women, or they make me drink whiskey. Then I just want to go out back and do a couple of bumps with me. That might be just the thing to bring this old dog up to speed. Won't you be a dear and hold this drink for me? Well, this music's good and loud, the drugs are plentiful and free, I guess you could call this the best ever birthday party. I'm 63 years young, happy birthday to me. Thank you. Thanks for giving me a fucking place to do a thing.
Let's hear it again for Greg Moon, everybody. If you're just joining us, this is Darrin Bradbury's Home for Lost Songwriters. And this next one is no exception. I believe if I remember correctly, I met this gentleman in Rhode Island at a crust punk house concert about 15 and a half years ago. He was only 12.
I was 11.
He was 11. My bad.
All right.
Let's just, we can wait for Greg to get off the stage. We don't gotta, and don't rush yourself, Greg. Hey, yeah, pass around the tip jar, Greg. Darrin's Home for Lost Songwriters.
We on?
We're gonna feed them.
That's the slogan.
We're gonna feed them. Now, if you bring your attention to the stage, please welcome Austin Stamba.
Thanks, folks. Got this new song, pretty song. I've been on my heart for a while, so. Have this partner, and this partner has me, and she has two blue eyes. One eye's a fiend that looks over and under me, and it's joy and pity of surprise. One eye's a deepening sapphire sea that puts a path under me. And I am in this moving current, I'm in this waking dream, my Pennsylvania girl and me. I have this freedom, I have this loss of control in my identity. She plays the guitar, she knows the Tennessee stud and sings every word to me. I reach for her where she waits, we sleep side by side in our safety, joy, and surprise. From the top of our leash to the prison of our wings, my Pennsylvania girl and me. have this purpose, I have a means to an end and a release without resolve. From our sleep we've stolen our will to bend. Now we're apart, running lost. But heaven and hell, they don't seem so far away, but a short distance between. Where she's in my eyes, and I'm content enough to dream my Pennsylvania girl and me. She is in mine, I'm content enough to dream of my Pennsylvania girl and me. So hey folks, D's is a wonderful time, and I want to say good job to Greg Moon. He keeps switching his name. There's this wild story about us going to Texas together, and we ate the most acid that I've ever eaten in my life at Port Aransas, Texas, right on the beach, and it was a beautiful sunset, you know, but we didn't know where we parked our van. There was a high wind advisory that night, and there was like no way that we could have ever known that. So like the whole trip went from like this incredible thing to like laying inside the van, like making peace with God, and I'm sure you know what that feels like. But anyway, here's a story of mine. So I took a 13-hour Greyhound from Nashville to visit my family in Ohio. My friend Rose drove me to the station after we closed the bar and we locked the doors. The bus was full of all of us inside, and I heard little tones and flashes of phone screens and little headphone drums, and I felt the earth push past the windows and all the breath of us crammed inside. So we had to stop in Louisville for reboarding. And when we got to Louisville, it was still dark outside. The sky was a seeping blue, and yellow-orange streetlights came alive in its maw. It was a nothing little city, and you could spot the homeless well. So I got off the bus, and the loader handed me my guitar, and I walked through the front doors, and I washed my face in the sink. And then after that, I sat back down in the lobby with the rest of us to wait for the next bus. And when I sat down, I noticed a man a few rows down from me who was wiry and green, and he looked a little scared. He was handing out little pamphlets to all of us waiting, and some crackers too. And I knew right away, just by he was looking, I knew he was handing out salvation tracts from his church. So eventually, the man came over to me, and I stood up, and I accepted his gifts without saying much, and I nodded to him as he handed me the pamphlet and the crackers, and I thanked him and sat back down, and he went off and went to other people. And as I sat down in my chair, my eyes ran along the salvation tract there in my hands. And on the front cover, I saw a black and white drawing of a man I assumed to be Jesus, nailed to a cross with the words heathen, homosexual, and liar carved into his body. And then I looked down, and I noticed he had given me a pack of peanut butter crackers. And anyone who knows me knows that I have a severe peanut allergy. And I mean, I've been this way my whole life, and I mean to tell you, I'm that weird kid on the first grade field trip with a Game Boy Color who isn't medically allowed to go anywhere cool without an EpiPen. So, anyway, I held on to the gifts as our bus arrived, and we were en route to Cincinnati from Louisville, and As I got on the bus and found my seat, I saw the man still there in the station. He was waiting for a new group of transients. And as we drove away, I saw him through the window in the still pre-dawn. Then I looked across the aisle next to me at a young woman who had a lot on her mind. She looked scared with big green eyes, and I thought for a second, and I said, "Hey, I'm allergic to peanuts, and I can't eat these crackers. Do you want them?" She said, "Sure," and she took the crackers. And all this is about giving and receiving a gift, and I thought it through for myself before I gave it away. All right. Here's we'll do 2 more songs here, and all right. Here's a pretty song. I'm just gonna play a bunch of new songs for you guys. So this is one that my friend Ben Todd named. Our friend Ben Todd. How are you, Chris? How are you, Sean? How are you, Chris? So I'm gonna call upon the old flat pick. Did you guys hear about the DIY folk label that filed for bankruptcy the other day? Yeah, neither did I. I'll try to summon a little ghost for you guys. There'll come an instant in the turn of your eye, and you'll suddenly realize you don't have time. And to see things through, dear to you, they must fall right where they lay, with no one beside you but yourself to blame. And what makes no difference New songs, new songs, new songs. All right, here's a fast one. This is one I wrote with Noel McKay last week. It's called Invisible Cadillac. All right. I don't know if you guys know Noel, but he's a really groovy dude. I really look up to him. I'm looking for a girl who wants to take a ride in my invisible Cadillac. And I don't care if her eyes are green or blue. The only thing that matters is she can see it too. I'll drive around town while she's sleeping in the back of my invisible Cadillac. Hear me out. I took a secret bus down to the dealership on the day I turned 17. And I gathered all my learnings and put my summer earnings, made a down payment in a dream. I'm looking for a girl who wants to take a ride in my invisible Cadillac. And I don't care if her eyes are green or blue. The only thing that matters is she can see it too. I'll drive around town while she's sleeping in the back of my invisible Cadillac. All right, here, I feel like testifying. I don't really have to do a lot of looking around, 'cause I'm sure she's looking for me. And I'll know her when I see her. I'm sure it's gonna be her, 'cause I'm sure she'll have the extra key. I'm looking for a girl who wants to take a ride in my invisible Cadillac. And I don't care if her eyes are green or blue. The only thing that matters is she can see it too. I'll drive around town while she's sleeping in the back of my invisible Cadillac. One day we'll take it for a spin and finally trade it in on an automobile that's really real. And the neighbors will be shocked when we're driving down the block in our Cadillac Coupe de Ville. I'm looking for a girl who wants to take a ride in my invisible Cadillac. And I don't care if her eyes are green or blue. The only thing that matters is she can see it too. And I drive around town while she's sleeping in the back of my invisible Cadillac. Can't you see it outside? My invisible Cadillac. I do have one. My invisible Cadillac. We all have one. All right, thanks guys. My name's Austin Stambaugh. I tried to do the fastest set I possibly could. We've got Megan Palmer on next, and but that's Darrin's job. Darrin, thanks for having me, man. All right. All right. Hell
Let's hear it again for Austin. Welcome again. If you're just joining us to Darrin's Home for Lost Songwriters, this next one is no exception. There she's on her way. I believe that we met at the Garden State Plaza in New Jersey, and you were working at the Aldo shoe store. That's where I think we met. I'm not sure, but I could be wrong.
I think it was, I thought it was the Sperry Topsiders.
Sperry Topsiders, and that's what we bonded on. And I was looking for a pair of Sperry Topsiders. Great shoes, great
They last
shoes,
a long time. They're
particularly
really
for wide feet. So if you haven't had a chance to tip, that's how we feed these people. They need to eat, just like everybody else. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
What's
Lady-
up? Hey, DB, how you doing?
Good. Are you doing all
I'm
right?
good.
Are you ready to roll?
I think so.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the incomparably talented Megan Palmer.
Hello, friends. How you doing, man? Woohoo! I'm wide awake at 5 a.m. I was hoping today to finally sleep in, but something won't let me be still. If not now, when will it will? When I walk in the room, I can feel everything. All I wanna do is my best for you. It's all changing before my eyes. I'm stuck in traffic, I'm terrified. This is how the day is gonna go. This is how the day is gonna go. I lost 2 friends and 3 professors. I didn't know how close it could come to my home. You never know how the storm will blow and how it will affect your tempo. And this is how the day is gonna go. This is how the day is gonna go. It's gonna go. I'm wide awake at 5 a.m. I was hoping today to finally sleep in, but in the gray and burnt orange sky, I will try to be still, to be still. Oh, to be still. This is how the day is gonna go. This is how the day is gonna go. This is how the day is gonna go. Thank you. Spent the most of the last year and a half working as a nurse at Vanderbilt, taking care of lots of people who are going through the pandemic on a hard time. And I wrote a few songs with my caregiving coworkers, and I'm gonna play another one of them right now. I caught the calling to care for everything, everywhere. Still was so much to learn about the way the world will turn. I went downtown, got a new tattoo, my very own circle of youth. I started to hear my own language of love. I wanna dance, holding hands around the dove. I wanna dance, holding hands, caring for love, caring for love. This is the dance of caring souls, and we are here to celebrate everything that we do in the midst of what we've been through. When we are caring for the sick, when we are caring for each other, while we care for ourselves, and we are caring for our enemies, brother. I wanna dance, holding hands around the dove. I wanna dance, holding hands, caring for love, caring for love, caring for love, caring for love. And we all hold a few names that guided us along the way. They're the ones who twirled with us in the dance of care and love, in the dance of care and love. I wanna dance, holding hands around the dove. I wanna dance, holding hands, caring for love, take a lot of love. Thanks. Well, it's been really nice to. Haven't played any gigs lately, for all kinds of reasons. So this is the first time I've been on a stage in a bit, but it's really given me a lot of good feelings. So thanks, guys, for giving me so much good feelings. I think like musicians like had all these breaks, and we realized that we love to play music, but we didn't realize how much we get from the audience when they give us their energy back. So it really makes a huge difference, and it means a lot to me. Well, I know Austin said he had family in Ohio. I do too, and a lot of family there, and a lot of friends. And a lot of friends that are still in Ohio. They never really got out. And I have this is sort of a story of a friend that never got out of Ohio so far. It's called One Man Show. Willie still works the door at the club. He's making enough for the middle. He knows all the hookups. He ain't too scary, but so it's easy to be Willie at the club. He doesn't really care about one thing or another, but he'll take a partner in crime. When the partner is a witness, you know it's past Christmas and Willie has spent his last dime. He's seen it all come and go. He can't leave all that snow. And oh, Willie, oh, he's a one-man show. His old band had a pretty big draw. They liked to play the rock and roll. The girls would wait at the side of the stage to see if they could go home with the star of the show. Willie always made his way down to the basement. He had some business to do. A man with balloons was coming over real soon, and he usually needed more than a few. He's seen it all come and go. He can't leave all that snow. And oh, Willie, he's a one-man show. Wondered if he ever get lonely, 'cause he really likes to be alone. The lady who loves him, she wonders why, 'cause he really ends up being a big waste of time. The other day he woke up and he was 45, and he was still too wasted to drive. He saw his old man in the mirror, and everything was clear that the Willie Show, yeah, the Willie Show is the only one to survive. And he's seen it all come and go. He can't leave all that snow. And oh, Willie, he's a one-man Hey, Jason, you want to come and sing with me on this one? I want to invite Jason Quicksall up to the stage. Oh, yeah, you should. Yeah. How you doing, JJ?
I'm good.
Good, good. All right, this song takes place in Waycross, Georgia. Woo! And it is called Waycross. Coon dog, misfortune. He never missed a trick. Old nicknames die hard when they stick. He knelt down for Big Ava's. She drove her Cadillac from Florida over to Georgia, and then right back. No telling what the love's gonna do. No telling what the love's gonna do. That suit is looking good on you. Way down in Waycross, that fortune took your life, and you were waiting on the stars to to a line. And then down came Sweet Ingram, and little Avis came along. Those were the good times when love was strong. And they were banished, happy family, yeah, couldn't last too long before the devil came round and met her, and it made it all go wrong. No telling what the love's gonna do. No telling what the love's gonna do. Black and red, they don't look so good on you. Way down in Waycross, that fortune took your life. You were waiting on the stars to a line, and wasted way down in Waycross. Your love was your best sin. You got on the devil's list. We'll never see you again. We'll never see you again. Thank you. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Megan.
I just got one more song. I want to thank Darrin for having me here. It's a real pleasure. And this is a real treat to be here. This is my parting wish for you. Wrote a letter to my father, asked him for forgiveness for the wrongs I have done. This life moves in many circles, this life moves in many ways, and all you can do is take good care. Take good care of me, I will take good care of you as this life moves. Went for a walk with my brother, we had much to say about the things from our younger days. There were times when we struggled, and there were times when we suffered, and all we could do is take good care. Take good care of me, I will take good care of you as this life moves. I saw the winter sun in my solitude, showed me where to go. I can see it all. Take good care of me, I will take good care of you. Take good care of me, I will take good care of you. Take good care of me, I will take good care of you. Take good care of me, and I will take good care of you as this life moves. Darrin Bradbury's up next. Thanks so much.
That's why it's the home for lost songwriters. Mostly vocal in the monitor. Not a lot of guitar in the house. Do 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 do. A little bit more vocal in the monitor would be great. Do 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 do. La da 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 da. Oh, that sounded about right. Do more talking then. Maybe a hair more if there's room. Can we hear it for Megan Palmer? What an exciting Tuesday this has been. Let's hear it for Jason too. I know you. There was a strange bird out on the wire, a peculiar bird. No, he couldn't fly. He snuck through the antenna of my RCA TV and out the mouth of Walter Cronkite. Tell me, why'd you come here? Said Coca-Cola, Judas Priest, and Captain Crunch. Then the strange bird put on this strange hat. So I showed him to the door and I wished him luck. Tell me, where are you going? Said Algiers to find Dwight Yoakam and crack cocaine. Then the strange bird tipped his strange hat and walked off singing in the rain. Do 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 do. More guitar would be great. I was born in a busted world, threw my lover off the tilt-a-whirl, got snakeskin boots and a tinfoil hat, an 83 Marquis, a record contract I got on the line. We are strangers here in stranger times. Said, my son, you want to know the truth? The whole thing is a joke and the joke's on you. The whole thing is a joke and the joke's on you. I got blood on my shirt and piss in my jeans, taking someone's mom out for ice cream. Cold as the water, smooth as a stone. Sometimes you sink to the bottom just to be alone. I got God on the line. We are strangers here in stranger times. Said, my son, you want to know the truth? The whole thing is a joke and the joke's on you. The whole thing is a joke and the joke's on you. I got God on the line. We are strangers here in stranger times. Thank you. Sure is a hoot to be here. This song I wrote about my dogs. If my dog could talk, he would probably say, Get off your ass, you've spent too much time on the couch today. And if the cat could speak, you know she wouldn't say a word. But it's what's left unsaid that always seems to hurt. What if the weatherman said it's gonna rain till it stops? It may rain a little, hell, it may rain a lot. So you ought to do whatever you're gonna do. And if it's meant to be, all your silly dreams will come true. The microwave and the atom bomb are distant cousins, and my popcorn's gone. On New Year's Eve, we'll sing old Lang Syne, and we'll drop the ball like we do every time. What if the weatherman said it's gonna rain, man, just till it stops? It may rain a little, hell, it may rain a lot. So you ought to do whatever you're gonna do. And if it's meant to be, all your silly dreams will come true. When the going gets tough, they say the tougher it gets going, but the saying never indicates which direction they're going. All right, I had a request last week that I was unable to fulfill, so I'm going to try to match that request. It's an older song. I saw time push Jim off a bridge. Time may fly, but Jim don't swim. You shrug your shoulders, shake your head. You get a little bit older, you go to bed and you dream. Ah, any old dream, nothing crazy, maybe something sweet. You can lie on the floor, stare at the ceiling, put your favorite record on for that old time feeling. You can twiddle your thumbs, stare at the wall. Just don't let your haircut be what makes you 10 foot tall. Man, just dream. Oh, I remember the second verse now too. So you can go to Montana, build you a house, set it on fire, watch it burn down, stare at the ocean, stare at the sky, do whatever you want, baby, just wave goodbye and just dream. A little improv there. You can lie on the floor, stare at the ceiling, put your favorite record on for that old time feeling. Twiddle your thumbs, stare at the wall. Just don't let your haircut be what makes you 10 foot tall. Just dream. She said, Jimmy, there ain't no one in this whole wide world I wouldn't screw for you. Jimmy said he ain't found a back alley yet that he wouldn't walk through. Cindy says the motel AC is what's making her sick. So Jimmy cracks the window, lets the sound of the gunshots in. And they called it junkie love. It's in her needles, it's in her blood. And they called it junkie love. Jimmy don't say much, his eyes connect the dots between his fingers and his toes. Cindy looks nervous, stares the cracks in the curtain. She is running out of minutes on her phone. Cindy says things get tough, but Jimmy's always got a plan. And there's a 7-Eleven on the corner of Emmett and Gallatin if things get that bad. And they do, 'cause they called it junkie love. It's in her needles, it's in her blood. And they called it junkie love. Well, the headboard knocks between fluorescent thoughts and the sink drips off beat. Someone bangs at the door, Jimmy's feet hit the floor, and the motel angels sing. Cindy lets Jimmy know that the wire went through. Jimmy says, I guess that your parents, they still love you. And they do, 'cause they called it junkie love. It's in her needles, it's in her blood. And they called it junkie love. Thanks, man. This is a song about a meal of the day that has over 100,000 plays on Spotify. So this is my hit song. Woo! I think I made at least $1. When I was a kid, 75 cents would get you a long way. I sit at the kitchen and stare out the window at 2 squirrels running through the yard. I presume them both lovers, chasing after each other, though chances are they are not. Then the one squirrel turns its head and looks me dead in the eye as a hawk swoops down, lifts the other off the ground. We both wave Juliet goodbye. On the kitchen table, there's a pile of junk mail. I pretend they're postcards from exotic lands. This one's from Howie, and he sent it from Maui. Said we should take the time to refinance. Then the skim milk pours down all over Cereal Town. For I am the god of Cereal Town. And the clusters unclust and the bunches combust. And all of God's oat children drowned. See, it is what it is. since it was what it was. Stains on the grain made by coffee cups. Kinda looks like Saturn or a Death Star with a knot in the wood and such. Well, the telephone rings, though it doesn't really ring. These days it's just a figure of speech. It beeps and it flashes and it sonically harasses all the thoughts that I'd really like to keep. But you call just to say that you hope I'm okay. And quite frankly, I don't know what you mean. Try one I haven't played in a while, so I might forget some of the lyrics. Well, the room had gone quiet, all the cocaine was gone. Just a few worn out extras hanging out on the lawn. One reached in his pocket, swore he had change. There's a few new faces, but hell's more or less the same. Passed out on the carpet, flea bitten and stoned. We all came here together just to sleep here alone. Johnny awoke at the sound of the train that creeps past the window, but hell's more or less the same. See this frightened dog, he ran up the stairs just to bark at someone that he knew wasn't there. You know, the cat ate the trash, but the dog took the blame. They're both dead now, and hell's more or less the same. So the cops, they came in, but they wouldn't say for what. So we all just assumed what the other had done. Then the picture cried out, yeah, I swear I've been framed. They left the nail in the wall, and hell's more or less the same. Well, I'd leave if I could, but the back door is locked. And I wouldn't know what to do, even if it's not. I'll call you sometime when the dude finds the change. We're under new ownership, but hell's more or less the same. The American life is French fries, flags, and hot dogs. Decorative explosions on mutually agreed upon days. In the cold fourth quarter, the family flocks to the shopping mall. 'Cause in America, we buy our blues away. You get the same Big Mac here that you get in Tacoma, Washington. You get the same Big Mac under the stars in Santa Fe. You get the same Big Mac out on vacation at the Hoover Dam. You get the same Big Mac right here if you just stay and watch it on TV. The American life is franchised fear and cow milk. The American life is the presumption that people are dumb. The American life is fried chicken taking a political stance. It's a church built like a stadium. So God bless your ignorance. Guess we are what we seem. The toothless attendant behind the Texaco counter has the saddest brown eyes that I have ever seen. Do, 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 do. Got a heart that's heavy like a suitcase at the airport that you wish you could leave behind. And every thought in your head is a piece of stale bread on the kitchen counter of your life. Catch yourself in the mirror, try to stand up straight. On the exhale, your shoulders, they fold. And every song that you sing faintly rings of a story you've already told. But this too shall pass, albeit like a kidney stone. This too shall pass, like a freight train riding through the snow. This too shall pass, so slow, so steady. Sadness, it don't leave you till it's ready. Had a dream last night that I lost all my teeth and I was falling down a bottomless well. I awoke in fright in the middle of the night. What it meant, yeah, I couldn't tell. So I went to the kitchen to make some coffee. The whole house started to shake. A hole cracked in the floor. I fell once more and realized, yeah, I wasn't awake. But this too shall pass. Though it may feel like a double dream, this too shall pass. Don't you pay no mind to what it means, this too shall pass. So slow, so steady. Sadness, it don't leave you. Sadness, it don't leave you. Sadness, it don't leave you till it's ready. Well, there's no such thing as a flying car. I know I'm just as bummed as I presume you are. It was a bright idea that didn't make much sense. Imagine the implications of a flying car wreck. Officer, it came out of nowhere and the sun was in my eyes. Every day on the news, some idiot falls right out the sky. I believe in aliens, just ain't sure where they are. Saw one as a kid, dead behind my garage. Hairless and gray, in a pile of leaves. Eyes black as midnight, smaller than I thought it would be. My father said it was a possum, but I knew that he was wrong. And whoever got to him would surely be coming for me before long. I've been walking around for 30 odd years, and I still got no clue as to why we're here. But I think Rayvon's right. It's just a video game, and you got to accept maybe you're being played. Up, button, down, double XY, top left, I guess. Tune by ear, you know, imperfect pitch, close enough for metal. I was counting roaches in a chicken shack down on Myrtle Beach, the sun to my back. Got caught stealing hubcaps off a Pontiac. Yeah, and here I am. I was skipping stones, I was watching birds, headed from Albuquerque, and I made a wrong turn. So I picked up some cardboard, I wrote down some words, someone said it was a sign. Yeah, well, you and me, yeah, we're off scot-free, like Bruce on a bike with some boardwalk queen. They say 2 lanes will take you anywhere, I guess they'll take you on down, down past Myrtle Beach. I saw Richard Pryor throw a stone into the ocean, had a couple new jokes, none of them were worth quoting, just a couple good quips, and I guess that's it, nothing really on fire. I seen Elvis Presley at the popsicle stand, getting cues from Andy Kaufman on how to shake his ass. They're doing a double bill, co-header, 3-night stand down at Fran's East Side. Yeah, but you and me, yeah, we're off scot-free, like the heads that roll off the French royalty. The revolution was nothing more than a strong narrative with great publicity. Keeps the tourists down at Myrtle Beach. Well, I guess I'll keep quiet like old Charlie Chaplin. I didn't like the steak, so I spit it in the napkin. It was too well done for anything to happen. Guess I wanted something rare. But the ball game's starting, so everybody cheer. You know it's a good song if it sells some beer. You held me in the nosebleed saying, why are we here? And I said, why do you care? Yeah, well, you and me, yeah, we're off scot-free, like Eva and Adolf in a submarine. Some folks say they're in Buenos Aires, but I seen them both chomping on hot dogs and strolling down Myrtle Beach. Yeah, well, you and me, yeah, we're off scot-free, Like Bruce on a bike with some boardwalk queen. They say 2 lanes will take you anywhere. I guess they'll take you on down, down past Myrtle Beach. I'm gonna try another old song. Motel room, you smell like Lysol and sex. The sex was not mine, I'm just sitting here watching the TV set. Afraid to go under the covers for what lies beneath. But I'm sure that's an apropos metaphor for me. Motel room, shame is the name of our game. Whether you're flipping tricks on a mattress or taking the stage, fame is coming. I can hear her moan through the wall. Took her a while to get there, but I suppose that's true for us all. Now this part of the song is a mumble along, which is otherwise defined as a non-committal sing-along, which makes it less awkward for both me and you. Motel room, 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 motel room. Lighthouse is screaming Bloody Mary, but no one will give the poor bastard a drink. I guess around here tomatoes must be out of season. Say my reflection in the kitchen sink. It's a long way down through the cold jasmine water. Think I see something shining at the bottom. The bottom of what? I guess it don't really matter, 'cause nothing around here really matters anyhow. Outside my window, the wind is a howling. Never thought about how those words relate. I wish it was a dog howling at the moon. I would share my sandwich and we could escape. Is this a hotel? Is it a hospice? I'm waiting for the light from the lighthouse. Thought I saw a woman, but I guess it was a shadow. Shadow of what? Doesn't matter anyhow. See, it ain't no thing. At the end of the world, you're at the top, my man. No deals to be made. Everyone around here just keeps their eyes to the ground. You catch a patch of sun like a drop of rain. Take the boat to the middle, the plane to the side. Take the car around back, hold her hand as you drive. Circle that bike round the same old spot. It'll drive you mad, 'cause you're already at the top. This This morning they buried the old man at the lighthouse. At the service I got a good look at his face. Deep lines of the wind cut his cheeks. Dark jasmine eyes, skin cold and gray. They dug a hole but they couldn't reach the bottom. 15 dudes with 15 shovels. The ground was cold, yeah, but that didn't stop them. 15 dudes with 15 shovels. 15 dudes with 15 shovels. Trying to get back to the bottom of the top. Let's get Megan Palmer up here. Can we hear it once again for Greg Moon? Can we hear it for Austin Stamba? Can we hear it for Dee's Cocktail Country Lounge? Can we hear it for Megan Palmer? Can we hear it for the Lost Home for Lost Songwriters? All right. Megan and I have been playing music for many years. Now, I'm not sure I'm in tune, so you're going to have to tune to me.
Wow, bud.
Figure we start with the Almost Great Lakes. Yeah, Megan Palmer. Well, we were just bodies of water. They called us the Almost Great Lakes. Our aunts and our uncles were glaciers. We had a childhood full of earthquakes. Nah, but it ain't me, it's just my parents' fault. And erosion, you know, well, it's too tough to stop, but we were great. We're the Almost Great Lakes. It's a tall tale, a tall tale, a tall tale, in short. It's a tall tale, a tall tale, a tall tale, in short. Well, the locals, they all told their stories of a creature that swam in our depths. Though we never looked too hard for the truth, we was all satisfied with the myth. Was it shadows in the water or some ungodly fish that sank old man Roy's sturdy ship to its grave at the Almost Great Lakes? It's a tall tale, a tall tale, a tall tale, in short. It's a tall tale, a tall tale, a tall tale, in short. was pretty, wasn't it? Well, you know.
Oh my God.
Keep your enemies close, but your fans closer. Well, you know, Hollywood, it came calling. But it's black limousines and Gucci ties. Saying there's money to be made in this monster. Yeah, there's diamonds all along your shoreline. But the fish just looked fake and the script was bad. 3 directors, they quit. The leading lady went mad. The whole picture stank. Just like the almost Great Lakes. It's a tall tale, a tall tale, a tall tale. In short, it's a tall tale, a tall tale, a tall tale. In short, well, we were just bodies of water. They called us the almost Great Lakes. Well, I woke up in a truck stop this morning, drinking coffee from a styrofoam cup. The reflection on the oil tanker was pretty, but the rainbow didn't bring me no luck. It looks like someone's frying eggs up in heaven, 'cause them golden yolks come streaming across the sky. I didn't know that God liked them over easy. Oh, me, I just scramble to get by. Well, there's a dead raccoon near the curb of the parking lot. Yeah, well, him and I, we become the best of friends. He ain't much in the way of conversation, but he's kicking my ass at this staring contest. It looks like someone's frying eggs up in heaven, 'cause them golden yolks come streaming across the sky. I didn't know that God liked them over easy. Oh, me, I just scramble to get by. It's like someone's frying eggs up in heaven, 'cause them golden yolks come streaming across the sky. I didn't know that God liked them over easy. Oh, me, I just scramble to get by. Now there ain't no know is dependent on your point of view. But it ain't the way that you look at roadkill. It's the way that the roadkill looks at you. It looks like someone's frying eggs up in heaven. 'Cause them golden yolks come streaming across the sky. I didn't know that God liked 'em over easy. Oh me, I just scrambled. Yeah, oh me, I just scrambled to get by.
What key do you call this in? Oh, yeah.
This is a love song. Anybody here in love? Good. Our love is like the meth lab in your mother's basement, crudely born from jugs, far too willing to explode. We weren't trying to get high, we were just trying to clean the kitchen. Struck the right combination, yeah, now there you go. 'Cause true love is gonna make you lose some teeth. True love, you're 62, yeah, 23. And true love will always start off burning kinda sweet. Yeah, 'cause baby, I need you like I need a needle in my arm. We've been calling it a good time, but it's the farthest thing from fun. Well, I followed all the track marks of the veins and through the blood. Now I'm sitting here just wishing that I had never touched that stuff. 'Cause true love is gonna make you lose some teeth. True love, that shit'll really knock you off your feet. True love will always start off burning kinda sweet. Now, this here would be the sentimental part of the song. It's the verse that my mother loves the best. It says, how come all the other verses can't be like this verse? Kind of like my brother Sean, who went to Harvard. Fuck Sean. Fuck Harvard. How I wish I could get back to when love was just a toke of something green like your eyes, honey and gold like your hair, and we could always laugh even when there was no joke. We'd lie lazy around like cats, we're not going anywhere, 'cause true love is gonna make you lose some teeth. And true love You're 62, yeah, 23. True love will always start off burning kinda sweet. I'd like to thank my guests who came out tonight. Can we hear one more time for Greg Moon and Austin Baum?
Yeah.
And Megan Palmer. Next week, our guests will be Ryan Saab, Eric, who I don't know the last name of, but he's sitting at that table and just got the gig. He was a lost songwriter, needed a home. And my buddy Tommy Alexander will be here. So join us again next week for this. And I'm Darrin Bradbury. I refuse to be a host. I'm more of an adoption clerk. If any of you want to take home any of these, if you want to take home any of these songwriters, you let me know. This song is called "Life Is Hard," the ballad of Jack Kerouac, Lenny Bruce, and Daffy Duck. That's great. 35 cents a day, sponsor a songwriter. I'm going to say that from that. I'm going to give you credit, but I'm saying that every Tuesday. Kerouac died with the TV on in his mother's house in Florida. His liver was yellow. His wallet was broke. He hated hippies and he loved the Pope. Life is hard. Oh, heck, man, life is hard. It's funny where it stops. It's funny where it starts. The whole thing in the middle. Yeah, it's bound to break your heart. Life is hard. Well, the cops, they found Lenny on the bathroom floor. Guess the court transcripts, they weren't funny no more. Subpoenas ain't setups, the stand-in ain't a show. I guess naked on the floor was his last dirty joke. Life is hard. Oh, heck, man, life is hard. It's funny where it stops. It's funny where it starts. The whole thing in the middle. Yeah, it's bound to break your heart. Life is hard. Well, I guess everyone I know is full of shit. But it's the only surefire way to tell if someone's human. Life is hard. Megan Palmer, everybody. That felt good. In the famous last words of Daffy Duck, it's the best trick I know, but I can only do it once. The pills and the suit, they were all ready to go, but there ain't nothing you can do if Megan Palmer steals the show. Life is hard. Oh, fuck, yeah, life is hard. It's funny where it stops. It's funny where it starts. the whole thing in the middle. Yeah, it's bound to break your heart. Life is... See you next week, everybody. Have a great week.